Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing well. It's kind of bright. It's a little bright. Oh. That's a little better. That's a little better. If you can't tell, we have moved desks. Goodness. Desks have been moved. We're in a new spot. I moved my desk. But look at it. Look, we're ready to paint. We're getting ready to paint. For those of you that missed the what do we do? We did like a sketch, a color palette sketch. We added some colors to our boy, and he's looking great. I'm trying to pull up the picture so that you can see it. Look at him. We have a nice color palette going on. We got all of our colors right here. Now, why are there two images? Interesting. And that's what we got. Let's see if we can. I just added this picture on here. We're going rogue. Yeet. It's a little better. So that's our color palette. That's what we got going on. And we're going to try to match the colors as best as possible. Mixing colors is not my forte, so hopefully it looks good. I do want to try to get as much of the high contrast in as possible. So, I think it'll be fun. But before we do that, you know what time it is. We've been doing this. We gotta crack a pack. Get out of here, King. It's not time for that. Choosing the first one. Nothing matters. So we got nothing good. Anything new? Nothing new. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. I also have to get my camera set up real quick. Let me do that. I just use my phone for my camera. It shoots well enough. I have a app called Filmic Pro. I think it's like a yearly subscription kind of BS, but it's whatever. It's whatever. We're gonna adjust the light real quick. Doesn't look too bad. A little bright, but it looks better on my camera. So sorry for the brightness. All right, let's see what we can get going. I do want to kind of adjust my paints over here. Get them set up in a good way so it's not all cluttered. We're gonna go Roy G. Viv. Sorry. I like having some semblance of put that there. That's brown. Black and brown. Alright. Our colors set up. Get this scooted here. Get that going there. Oh, hello, Dr. Space Monkey. I hope you're doing well. We're finally starting our paint. It is that time again. Let's find a good brush. That looks good. Get my water out of the way. And it's a fresh can of paint, man. Fresh pot of paint. Gotta be careful. It's a new razor. We'll cut you open. Dr. Space Monkey, how's my audio sound? Is it sounding okay? Let's see here. Get some yellow. A little bit of purple in there. It's good. Excellent. Thanks, mate. Because I learned that... Hold on. Oh my goodness. The purple's all jacked up. I was messing with my audio, and I've been trying to figure out, because every time I listen back... Oh, good lord. Sorry for that audio nightmare. Okay. Let's see here. Not that one. A nice gold. Let's see if we can get it. Mixed up. I was going to keep that to the side. Scoot this over a little bit. There we go. Where's my thing? Alright. I want to get a good solid base down. Oh, look at that. Almost first try. I honestly think it might need a hint of orange in there too. Because honestly, I am so bad at mixing paint. The whole hour is going to be me trying to mix this paint up. Yeah, on Tuesday, we were busy. Monday and Tuesday, busy days. So I could not have streamed, unfortunately. But we're back. And then Wednesdays, I have to, are just like my days. I had a doctor's appointment. Those are my doctor's appointment days. Or like appointment days. Because next week I have to bring Zeus to the vet. Nothing wrong with them, but you know, general vet stuff. He has to, unfortunately, he's bad at the vet. I think that looks pretty corn. That looks pretty good. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to start painting here, folks. paint in the background. Keep it clean, guys. Nothing wrong with him. He's just a very nervous boy. Needs to be a bit watered down. So he has to be sedated to get blood work. So that's fun. That's a good yellow. Yeah, I know this yellow is going to take 1,000 coats to get right, but we'll get there. And that's a corn on the cob yellow if I've ever seen it. And it's just a base coat, so I'm not too worried. I'm getting as many cracks and crevices as I can. We get a little overbrushing on any of it. That's fine. I do want to adjust. How does that look? That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. All right. Yeah, my new little desk setup is pretty sweet. I feel like I have much more room. Because before I had to hide my keyboard in my drawer. And then everything was banged up. Like I had my microphone on a tripod. I still have my webcam on a tripod, but it's on the other side. So we made a full sweep, like full 180 with that one, I guess. 90 degrees? I don't know. There's a rule in film where you're not supposed to do that, but we did it. It's like you're not supposed to change the sides. You know? Does that make sense? Probably not. Yeah, when it's on the black on the green makes it look, or the black on the yellow makes it look green. That's crazy. Yeah, I hope no one's offended that I finished the color palette off camera. It was honestly much easier. I just turned some music on and zoned out for like an hour, maybe a little bit longer. Oh yeah, he's coming together. Even that first coat of yellow looks great. You cannot forget inside his noggin. It is a new craft space up in here. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's not as scenic looking. We don't have a nice little outside view. But that's okay. The convenience is real. So I'll trade the convenience for the aesthetic. Do have I have it. Yes. I think I put it down here. What the heck? I got my blow dryer in here. A pink coat and then yellow. Interesting. Well, it's too late now. Arctic Space Monkey. We've already started the yellow. But definitely next time. I do appreciate that. I'm getting the hair dryer out. Oh, too many. Too many images. All right, we're going mute for a second. We're drying. All right, it's dry enough. Back into the zoom. Back into the zoom. I think it's a bit too wet now. I want it to be a wash. I have to mix a bit more yellow back in there. It's a bit better. I just saw this is a business space now. It is a business space. This is a place of business. Thank you very much. Corn is ripening as we speak. And as much as I do want the high contrast, like in the sketch I did, and even though I said at the start, I think we're just gonna go the wash and the dry brush route. We're gonna stick with the classic. We're gonna stick with the classic here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Honestly, I'm gonna have to adjust something on my camera because the brightness is crazy right now. Oh, I'm gonna need to mix more paint. I'm going to need to mix more paint. How unfortunate. Where is it? I have a fancy. Let's try this guy. It's so excessive. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I found this in my office. I don't remember ever having this, but I don't know where it came from. Is there green in my paint or something? Yeah, there was one time I didn't know how to mix colors. I was trying to mix brown and the yellow to darken it. It just wasn't looking right. I'm like, why is this not looking right? Then I finally did a precursory Google search. And it told me, you gotta put some purple in there, buddy. You gotta put some purple. And a little bit of orange, just to give it that gold, I guess. That's it. Just a little bit lighter, maybe a bit more purple. So there's a show I started watching. on Amazon is called The Mighty Nine. It's another Critical Role show. If you're a fan of D&D and you like cartoons, top tier. Honestly, it's fantastic. It's wonderful. That's it. Perfect. Good yellow. I feel like there's too much paint on that nonsense. Called The Mighty Nine, but 9 is spelled like N-E-I-N, like the German no, like 9. I think it's German. I don't know. One of the guys has like a German type accent. It's good. Fun show. Would recommend. They also had another one by the same company called Vox Machina. And that one was also very good. If you ask me what it's about, I'd butcher it. So don't ask me. Please, dear God, do not ask me. That's enough of that orange inch. Looking like a zombie. I also started a new book called Dungeon Crawler Carl. Also a fun book. Yeah, I've had my brother and my uncle and friends be like, you should listen to it. But I don't have a lot of listening time, and on my break at work, I can't just sit there and stare at the wall and listen to something. Unfortunately, I probably could, but I don't want to. Let's get this paint even now. There's a couple air bubbles in there I'm not liking. They'll eventually get blown away. Alright. Let's get his face area. Been neglected. It kind of looks like a zombie corn. Like the green. It's weird that looks green. I swear there's some green left over in this paintbrush. I'm not too fussed about the overpaint. We'll get there. We'll get there, don't worry. Alright, let's do a quick drying. You're going on mute, people. And we're back. No more hair dryer. I feel like one more. I feel like I always film too much for my videos. I'd rather have too much than not enough. All the cracks and crevices. Corn all the way down, you know? I don't know if I talked about this, but I got a new couch. That was exciting. It does seem very bright. Is there a way I can adjust that? Not as intense. Yes, a couch. A new couch. It's wonderful. We used to have a love seat. Little baby love seat. But now we have a couch. That fits me, Mrs. Tiny Tim, and our dog and at least one other person. So it's a big boy. He's a big boy. I'm gonna be logging a lot of sitting time on that couch for sure. Like, oh, you want to go hang out? No, I have to sit at home on my couch. I have to read my book on my couch. I have to hang out with my dog on my couch. It is a sectional. It's a big L shape. It takes up our whole living room. Because we don't have a humongous place. We have a very small to small medium sized place. But that's okay. We like watching TV and sitting. Alright, we got too much water going on. Not enough paint. I have yet to nap on it, unfortunately. So, no. I think it's sacrilegious not to nap on your new couch. But one day, I'll get to. It will not be today, because I can't do afternoon naps, unfortunately. Because then my whole schedule's all jacked up. Because I gotta get up early for work. So if I take an afternoon nap, I can't go to bed on time. I'm an old man, okay? But not old enough to take an afternoon nap. Yet. I want to have that type of luxury one day. How's that looking? The orange goes in and we'll be good. I think what that thing will be good for. Like, probably not on a wet palette. Yeah, the yellow is going to be the hardest. This one always takes so long. It's looking good on camera for sure. But does it pass the eye test? No. Unfortunately not. There's still a lot of green in there. A lot of black showing through still. Next time we're trying the pink undercoat, for sure. So I probably could be base coating all the colors at the same time. But then my palette is going to be all jacked up. reds and purples and greens and mixins, and then it would all flow together. Then I'd have brown. We don't want that. Big gap right here. Just noticed it. It's okay. It's not the side you're gonna be looking at, so it's fine. It's not his good side. I am glad I did that color palette though. I feel better going into the painting knowing what he's gonna look like. That is a surprising amount of help. Base coat's almost done. I can feel it. Maybe 1 to 2 more yellows. They're not gonna be as thick each time. A lot of cracks and crevices I want to fill in. Sure, every kernel is colored. That's some good looking corn. You know what I haven't been doing? Oh, good lord, he's green on the inside of this. One more round of blow drying. right. I think one more solid coat. Oh, there's a little bit left wet. Give me 1 sec. All right, we're good. We're golden. Golden as these kernels are about to be. I'm trying to figure out the best order of operations. Do I completely finish the corn, then move on to the next, or just get base coats on everything, and then do washes and dry brushings and all that nonsense? The heck is that? Yeah, he is. He is all black. On his way to... oh no, I was gonna say like a cremation for a piece of corn would just be popcorn. All right, we'll do that. We'll do the base coats and wine. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, for his mustache, I was going between... yeah. No, they don't eat them. Not corn cannibalism. yellow. I'm glad I didn't add any more yellow onto this guy. That he is just one little bit of corn. Because it's about to take an hour to get the yellow base coat on. That's crazy. That's insane. He's looking good though. He looks very smooth. I'm very surprised. Not a lot of finger marks. Even though I did absolutely manhandle every single kernel. Trying to get away with just using this last little bit of yellow because I don't want to mix any. No, for the moustache we have boom. I have like a gray. See, yeah, salt and pepper. Right there, my friend. Salt and pepper. Great minds think alike. Yeah, I actually tried like blonde to make it like, because Mrs. Tiny Tim was like, you should make it like the fibers from a piece of corn, and it didn't look right. Washed them out a bit too much, but it was a good idea, so I tried it. And then I tried a brown, and then we eventually made it to salt, pepper, seasoned corn, exactly. Yeah, I think that would look good if we went the purple route. Yeah, because even Mrs. Tiny Tim's sister was like, "Hey, you should do a purple corn." It's like, someone said that, and I said no. Even though it was a very good idea, it would have been too many purples on the palette, you know? But I think it would be really cool. I think it would look quite wonderful if it was all purple. Probably would have been about the same amount of time painting, you know? This yellow. How do we feel about that? There's a couple spots. All right, peeps. That's our hour. We did some good work here today. We got a base coat of yellow on Mr. King Cob himself. Look at that. Wow. Fantastic. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time, 6:30 to 7:30, to do some more painting. I think we're gonna start with his eyes tomorrow, so that we have he has life, and also my thumbnails don't look absolutely insane. Yeah. Yeah, he's about to go eat the carcass of his cousin. Have a nice popped corn funeral. What would you call... I'm not even gonna go there. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow to continue painting King Cob. Alright. Peace.